Hi, in this video we're going to talk about what's going to happen to you and your stuff, your money, your properties, if you don't do estate planning. So we're going to show you what the dark side of the moon is a little bit more closely. So in the laws, we have something called the Florida Probate Rules. In the Florida Probate Rules basically are rules and laws that decide what's going to happen to you and your money if you die or you become incapacitated. So let's think about incapacity first. What's going to happen? Well, the number one thing that you need to understand is that you don't, just because you are married or you have kids, they will make decision for you. You can't assume that. There is no assumption. The law doesn't make any assumption. So if you haven't appointed any people in your family to make decision for you, the law in this book will decide for you. And trust me, you may not like what this book says about that. So that's the number one reason. You have to go through a process called guardianship if you become incapacitated and you don't have any appointed people in your family to make decision for you. And that process is a very complicated process and costs a lot of money. Think about $20,000 for a guardianship process. So that's what's going to happen to you. If you die and you don't have any wills or any trust or anything done, everything will be decided by either what is called the probate rules, also contained in this book. And those probate rules decide the distribution, decide the percentages, decide the formulas for your estate to be divided amongst your family. And again, you may not like what this book says about that. So basically, when you don't do estate planning, someone else or something else will decide for you. And you need to think about that, because you need to think about whether you like that, whether what the book says is what you like. Or you can say, hey, I don't like you, no thank you, I'm gonna do my own estate plan and my own rules. So that's what's gonna happen to you if you don't do estate planning. The law will decide for you. Whatever the law says will decide for you. So you need to think about that, and you need to know what this book says before you decide not to do anything. Thank you very much.